end recording again. So we want to continue with the mockups for these ones. So if I go in edit power clip, so these are pictures that I downloaded. So something like this is like a signage, right? Signage or whatever I want to call it. That can be used for logo mockups. So this particular background, I'll copy it, right? I'll take it to Photoshop and paste it here. So the moment I copied it from CorelDRAW, it's going to take the color of CorelDRAW. So now I want to place my logo here, right? So how do I do that? I need to get rid of this logo icon that is here. So simply just go to your polygonal tool, then draw over it or whatever one you want to use the lasso tool. Then trace over it. So just click on it and you say fill. If you say fill, Photoshop is going to use, there are different ones here. So the one I've been using is content awareness. So you say content awareness and you click on OK. So it takes from the background and fills up that place. Alright. Takes from the background and fills up that place. So what else would I want to do? I will just tint this color a bit. So I'll go to image, adjustments, go to hue and saturation. So I might move it to a bit of black, to a bit of green. So I want it to have like a green feel. But based on the color I'll be placing there, I want to place the original color of the logo. Let me leave it at this dark, then make it. So currently we are at master. So when you is as master and you move your hue, it affects the background image. Alright. So I want to now work on only the green. So what is close to green is there. So I can now make here a bit darker. And I say okay. So I will save the image, save as. So I'll go into that my Flash design class. I'll just inside of Bloomberry, I'll save it. Yeah, inside of downloads. Let's say signage. And I'm done with that. So go back to CorelDRAW again. Then I can click on import. So here we have this. So now I can delete this one. So now we have our first background. So the same thing I'm going to do for all these ones. So this is a picture of a man that I want to use for the mock-up also. So I'll copy it also. I downloaded all these pictures before class. So you know our time is not enough. I can't come and start making research to download pictures while we are here. So Control N again. I paste the pictures like I said. So I might not have brought this here really, but what I would want to do is just use saturation. I think the picture was okay already. Picture is okay already. What I will only do here is I might inside of CorelDRAW we go to bitmap, adjust image adjustment lab, and no, don't. Oh Jesus Christ! Who asked these guys to do this stuff for me? Thank you. So by myself, I will just tint it a bit towards green. So the reason is because if you look at the design we are making, it's green. So almost everything here would have to ask the color of the brand. So I have this image also. So I'll show you how I'm going to use almost all of them. Yeah, I guess this one is even perfect to teach you another something in Photoshop here. So based on our color is green, right? So I have to change this background to green, right? So I'll go to image, adjustments, hue and saturation. So instead of master, because if you use master and move like this, everything will be changing. So what we really want to change is the kind of the pink, but pink is under red. I hope her face doesn't move also, because she's kind of red. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, and this picture is not high resolution. I just hope this stuff selects this thing well. So I'll use my tool by myself and draw over this.
Sorry for asking a question, I beg. I was not here when you started the class. Sorry. I just want to ask, why drawing this thing? What is it that you want to bring out? I beg, no verse. Hello?
I know this might not look really perfect. As I most times, if you are downloading, and I thought that this picture I downloaded was high resolution. So I was looking so pixelated. Okay, select everything. Let's see if I've selected enough of this color. Now levels, image adjustment. If I remove this thing, I see that some parts did not work well. I'm sure of it. I'm seeing it already, sir. I'll manage it. So this blue, I'm going to change the blue also. I think the blue is not really matching with the brand here. So for the blue, let me see. Yeah, we only have one blue here. So I won't end there, I'll go back again. Image. Oh my god. This is later and don't come out. Let me connect my internet back so people can see. Alright, let's continue. So I think I've edited this one enough, so I'll just save it. So file, save as lady with bag. So these are, I create everything and keep on editing until I've gotten what I want. So I'll go back on the mockups there. If I had known, I would not have created much. Oh no. So instead of pink, we have green. So I hope you understand what I'm doing here like this. So for this one, I might not really take it to for the branding. Just fix it here. So I'll just give it a bit of green here. So you can't just take any random picture to apply for your mockups. You have to use like actual ones, right, that will work with the brand. So, and also the kind of pictures you download also must also rhyme with the project you're working on exactly. So now we have water bottle cans. So I would have just used this, but there are some items on it, so I'll use Photoshop also to clean them up. So this is what, when you see some people post something online, they say I use both CorelDRAW and Photoshop. So this is what they do most times, where they design the vector designs on CorelDRAW, then for their image editing do everything here in Photoshop. But this Photoshop is not even an updated one. So if you're using like the 2024 one, there is a feature they have there on Photoshop. This is the Adobe Firefly. It makes editing very, very easy. So like I said, we can't just use one day alone, unless this class is a bit longer than this to study for Photoshop. But thank goodness there are a lot of YouTube tutorials that you can check out. And get better. So whatever software, whether CorelDRAW, Photoshop, Illustrator you want to use, the best thing to do is that you master that particular one, so that even though you are not using, if somebody designs something, right, even though the person didn't design it with your own software that you're good with, that particular software you want to use, you'll be able to replicate what that person did. I think I'm going to leave. I'll leave the rest. Remove this one. So when you draw over, you just click on fill. That's all I've been doing. Fill. So you have to be careful while doing it. Most sometimes the software might select the background from outside that outside the image you are trying to edit. When my PC went off, I had to change my Photoshop. So the previous Photoshop was better than this one. I don't even understand this one. For where? Nah, employed though, I put though. I'm not a student again now. Unless you get privilege, you also then get. What if they want to focus on people where they are employed? So adjustments, then hue slash saturation as we've been doing. So for this one, I might use master, right? I might use master. So that it will affect the whole background. So you will lie, go off. So we say okay, right? So every single mockup I'm going to use must be edited to that color. So if it's not achievable, I will close it and find another one. So I'm going to import the bottle also. It's not even where the problem starts. We want to start placing the mockup now. You see original work. So some persons use Photoshop for their mockup, but me, I do mine here. So one more thing I downloaded was mat. So this is like a mat they use for yoga. Alright, where people sit.
I literally had the potential of $1,000.
So I trace this one out.
Screenshot to the business. You just see me when I suffer. Every time they see me, they suffer. People, they look me. During that Facebook, they decide to talk that time. When they look at me, no wonder this guy didn't give me this eye since. He is going to talk about my man, give this guy this shit. And the man, all that.
I guess this is the last one, so we'll say math. So that's how most mock-ups are created, right? So you can see it. So we have everything here now that we need. So what we need next now is to start placing those logos there on particular places that's going to promote the brand. So for this first one, I'm going to just use the icon. So instead of using that shiny one, I'm going to use this. So like this now, it's not looking too fine, right? So remember when we talked about envelope and extrude too. So for here, I'm just going to use the fit object to part. Oh my god. Yeah, is this too? Oh, let's use envelope. So envelope, I'll hold this and make it line. Alright, I'll delete the nodes that I don't need. So I move here to this place. So it will look really like it's on that stuff. So sometimes it's not only about designing the logo, creating mockups also. It's so much hard job. That's why before I create mockup for clients, when we have finally agreed, okay, we have designed this logo completely. If not, kind of stress. And based on, I create my own custom mockups. So for here, I'm thinking of two styles. Should I just, okay, let me use the full logo for this one. So this kind of thing is why we create all this, so that we can show our clients that, okay, look at how you can apply your logo in various forms. I'm going to change this text to white also.
Normally, it's supposed to be easier for you because things don't go rush you. You can just a cloud, you will the cloud will play. 3 days, you still dey play. Never fail because you will come slow. By the time you come finish, you come knock am X2 like this 4. Your high score will be mad. But you say the place about
So watch that. So this particular one, I have both a branded clothes and we can still have their pass card to enter into the whether their yoga center or whatever. So for here, definitely I'm going to just use this one. So I like to add like pattern to this. I'll use the brand pattern on this one. So yeah, I'm going to like give it some effect so it look as if you can see the bag has some shaky effects. So I'll copy this. Where is this pattern we have here? I'm going to come into the stuff, paste it here. So what I do most times, sometimes I just trace it, just say quick trace. My God. So since I traced the image, I don't want, stop telling me. I just ungroup it. Take this black item, bring it here. So I'll give it no color, but I'll clip this stuff inside. In fact, just extract them. So for this, I'll bring these items here. So we can also use the envelope here on all of them at the same time. So we can see that. So I'll hold them or make it straight line. So I can delete this also. So I'll power clip it inside. Bring it down a bit. So I want to add like a bit of curve here. So if I click on finish, so this is not supposed to have a color. We will not give it a color at all. So now you're seeing it, it's looking as if it's on the bag. Let me move it up a bit. So you see what we're talking about. Then that means we have to move here. So now for the bottle, That one is kind of the most easiest. I think I'll just use this straight one. I think for the previous one that was there, I think it was like white stuff that was there now. Let me take the black from here. I can duplicate this one also. So what are we going to use for this one? Since I've not used this round one at all, let's use it. So it will look like a stamp on it. So we'll use white or this. Nah. So I'll use extrude here also. Oh Jesus, Jesus, oh Jesus, Jesus, oh Jesus. Or should I add that pattern here instead? Hold on. So I'll power clip it inside also. So give the inside no color. think the straight one is better.
Oh my God. This thing dey pain me.
Alright, so we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to weld almost all of them into here also. So I have a space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do I want to do this? Okay. So I'll group everything here. I'll duplicate this. Power clip it inside this.
I demand to die like that.
Power clip it inside. So this part is not really that necessary, but I know. It's 5-4, I know. So they're telling me it's 5, we should close. Or just chill, we'll make sure we finish this thing. So I'll fill this place, fit content, fill professionally. And I'll use this one also. Maybe even share a laptop for himself. So that's something they do. Your name is Abba. So I'll group this and duplicate it also. Oh my god.
Oh boy, the same guy might play reach 53K. So cheap. I'm not really reason that thing. They say they like combine. So I did 32.
What's remaining? It's in the bottle. So you can see all the more cups we used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to draw another box inside here. So I'll reduce this one. So like this now we have a complete brand guide. So let's take a look from the first page. So from first page, cover page, logo design requirements, this. So this job now sometimes might take up to 2 weeks. Most of these pictures are not that bright. That's the end. So I'll send this PDF. Then by tomorrow we'll talk about portfolio arrangement. So depending on how many jobs you have done, like this one now, can be one of your first branding job. I don't know how many of you have started it. Even the logo, you have not shown me that you have started anything. So we'll now show you how you use it and prepare your portfolio. Where is it? Design class 7. Which girl? I'm still the teacher, so you know. He's still the teacher. I'm PC choke there. So let she calm down.
Climb up to smoke, people breaking down. They won't allow you